What kind of a life does God call us to lead? A life of order or of chaos? The Westminster Shorter Catechism starts with this question: What is the chief end of man? Answer: Man's chief end is to glorify God and to enjoy Him forever. Christ Himself says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like it: You shall love your neighbor as yourself." We see, then, that we are commanded to love and obey God, our Father. And our God is not a God of disorder and chaos. He is a God of order, and He is a God that seeks us to be wise. This is epitomized in the parable of the 10 virgins. Caught up in the excitement of a wedding, as young ladies are wont to do, these 10 virgins grabbed their lamps and set out. 5 of them thought to bring oil along in case there was a delay, and 5 of them were foolish and did not. The wise virgins planned ahead, and when the moment of truth arrived, their preparation paid off. In a state of panic, the foolish virgins ask that they share their oil, and, wisely, the wise virgins refuse. I'm afraid that in a lot of churches this parable will be interpreted in exactly the opposite way it was meant, and arguments will be made for the redistribution of oil. It's not the foolish girls' fault that they're foolish. It's mean-spirited to withhold the oil. Does any of that sound familiar? But the biblical message could not be clearer. God does not want foolishness, He wants wisdom. If there is any doubt, let's continue in the story. After the foolish girls are sent away to find oil elsewhere, the bridegroom comes, and the wise virgins are received. Wisdom and obedience have paid off. They demonstrated prudence. What a wonderful word that is. It is one of the cardinal virtues. And lest we think that this is just a silly story or parable, it ends in terror. Verse 11. Afterward the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered, in some of the most terrifying words we hear in Scripture, "Truly, I say to you, I do not know you." I confess to being frustrated when I see Christians leading lives of continual chaos, disorder, and foolishness. Difficult times will come upon us all, sooner or later, which may result in a season of chaos. But it should not be our default position. It certainly should not be our comfort zone. Many times, the chaos Christians live is self-inflicted. I fear that we have become so sensitive that we do not correct our brothers and sisters lest we hurt their feelings. But by obeying God's call to wisdom, prudence, and obedience, and relying on Him for strength, we will, when our time comes, hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant."